Getting the Vatos, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. I'm Memphis, coming at you live from the West Coast yet again, San Jose, California. So let's go over it. Of course, the new 121, the Road Glide. You guys saw the images, you guys seen the videos. I just wanted to just share, of course, some more news on the new 121. And now we have more leaked images. This one's from the engine side, so you can see what's going on. And after reading the article, looking into it, there was also a couple more people confirming that this is pretty much true. All of these leaks. This is a new engine. All right, this is a Milwaukee 8, but it's got a little bit of something extra. Anyways, let's just look at the at the new change. All right, so this is a new Milwaukee valve design, variable valve timing. You guys can see that right over here. That looks different from the the regular Milwaukee 8s. This is your typical CVO engine, the 117. You can see it's changed. All right, so you can see that in the image it's different. So we have variable valve timing now in the Milwaukee 8s. I wasn't expecting that, quite honestly. But with the restrictions, EPA, you guys see what they're doing, especially here in California. I think it's Harley trying to adapt to California restrictions, and then of course with the current administration, they're leaning towards just EV, and of course all the restrictions. The current administration keeps on saying, California is the blueprint for EPA or CARP, whatever you want to call it. But you can see that right there. That's what's changed. Variable valve timing, that's new for the Milwaukee 8. We haven't seen anything like that with this new engine. Of course, we haven't seen 8 valves or anything like that on these pushrod engines. And this is just Harley extending the life of the engine, especially with the restrictions. Harley just developed this new Milwaukee 8. It's been in production since 2017, and I believe, like I said, with EPA and everything else that's going on, they're just trying to extend that production of the Milwaukee 8 and just avoid getting it banned in other parts of the world. So you can see a little zoomed in right here. Another thing you could also notice, if you guys read the article, of course it's going to claim all of this. You can see that that the cover over here is different, and then you could also see that the transmission is also slightly different. So there isn't much information on the transmission, but I mean it's exciting news, I guess you could say that. Maybe we'll probably see some of that some of the rider assist or some of the features that you see on the Revolution Max kind of leak onto this new engine. Maybe they might adapt something to it. So I mean, that's pretty much it. There isn't much news on the bikes themselves, but of course you could see the new Batwing fairing and the new Road Glide fairing, the new shark nose. It's not. I really don't like this design. It looks really hideous. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Of course, this kind of design. We'll see what happens. We know the Revolution Max is having some issues, but maybe by the time they release this new 121, some of that stuff is going to be resolved by now, because the Revolution Max has been out, for what, 3 years or 2 years? It's been out since the Pan America. I'd say it's been out for 2 years. I believe they've probably, they've probably improved the technology. Maybe that's what that is. But hopefully, we don't see any issues with this new thing. I know it's R&D, research and development, is probably not there for this new VVT on the Milwaukee 8. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this works out. But just doing my research on it, looking into it, it's just maybe it'll help the performance of the engine, and it'll just make it more efficient instead of having it's just where Harley likes to sit at, low RPMs. Maybe with this new technology they'll be able to expand that power range throughout most of the low end and a little bit of the high end, or who knows, like I said, maybe it's electronic. Maybe we'll see ride modes on this. maybe that's what that's for, but just to make it efficient, and of course, like I said, just to kind of meet California California emissions. All right, you guys stay out there, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.